Welcome to the Jake Paul Impulsive Podcast. And today we're going to be doing another random word generator episode. The concept is not that hard. If you have more than 4 brain cells, you can probably comprehend what we're doing right here. Basically, Josh just clicks a word generator and it comes up with a word. We talk about it for 5 minutes. As you can probably tell, we're the most entertaining and funny people you've ever heard of in your life. So this will be an excellent podcast to listen to.
Yep.
That was a joke. Start laughing now.
Ha 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 ha.
All right, Josh, go ahead. So you can,
Right,
you can spin the first word.
I mean, we might as well just start right away. That one's not that. Okay, sure. The first word is harmful.
Harmful. Okay, so let me tell you guys, it's pretty cool. So there's a snake that exists. It's called a spitting venom cobra snake, something like that. Basically, it's a cobra, but it has ranged stats. It can shoot venom at you and like blind you and melt your cornea.
Sounds overpowered.
It is.
Yeah, it
God
sounds like it
had
needs
to
a
nerf it
debuff.
several times. It started out as the basilisk, but then it just kind of went
Someone's
down.
gotta nerf that.
Yeah, someone's got to nerf it, dude.
Ayo, God,
Jeff
nerf
being
this
asked to
snake.
get on this.
Well, if you think about like the defenses that humans have, we have nothing. And then you got like this thing, spitting
We have-
poison.
We have wearing axe and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess we look pretty gross. Like, I wonder if animals see us weirdly. We have no
Actually-
hair.
Elephants think that we're okay. Hopefully that records.
Greg just like randomly goes out for milk and
Oh
then
my
just doesn't
gosh.
come
Yeah,
back.
our recording bot we used on Discord just disconnected for whatever reason. Anyways,
Just,
yeah,
like,
Ryan was
without
talking
fighting
about why
together.
he would crush a puppy for $5 billion.
No.
Verbatim what
wait,
he said.
Wait, 5 billion?
Crush a puppy.
5 billion.
Wait,
yeah.
didn't he
like how
say
we
he'd do it
did.
for free though too? Like he said, that's what I
No,
heard.
no,
I heard
no, I
that.
did not. I did not
Oh
say
yeah,
that.
Ryan said
no,
specifically
no,
he
no.
would find pleasure in doing it. That was his words.
Look,
Right?
he's absolute opposite. It's funny.
I think
he's
off
absolute
camera, the
opposite.
exact words Ryan used were, "I would crush not a puppy, but multiple puppies to necessitate many billions of dollars."
No, I did not say that.
No, I heard him. I heard him.
I don't want to put words in his mouth, obviously, but I think he would have done the same thing to a child. But obviously, we're not
Yeah.
trying to say things that he wouldn't have said.
It's not too far of a leap.
I mean, I'm not here to, say something that's like.
I think
Yeah,
Casey's
yeah.
echoing a bit, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
Grady probably didn't mute me.
I hope everybody that's watching is
didn't.
enjoying that.
So,
Ignore
okay.
it, please, viewers.
I muted you.
So now
We should
that we know
read
that
fake
Ryan-
ad copies.
I was here.
Okay, but here's the thing, is that none of you, I can say this with confidence, maybe with the exception of Ryan, possible exception, none of you would stomp on a person for that much.
It depends on what person, honestly.
It's
Yeah,
true.
that's
I
one
mean,
thing.
if
I
If
really
it's
felt
like if
defend.
it's like a neo-Nazi white supremacist, then yeah, I'll stomp him as hard as I can. But if it's just like some random dude, then I I wouldn't.
Well, and that's the thing, is that that's like what humanitarians is, not humanitarians, what's the word? I don't know, like animal rights activists, I guess, are trying to like, how is the life? It's like the lady from Barry B. Benson, the Bee movie. It's like, why is this little bee's life any less valuable than yours? Why should you take your size 12 winter boots and stomp this puppy?
We've deemed
Exactly.
ourselves more
Exactly.
valuable because we are more intelligent, according to us. We're more
Okay,
advanced,
so
so we deem ourselves more valuable than them.
can you put value on a human soul?
Yeah.
Wow.
Next question. Next
Okay,
word.
it's been 5 minutes.
Yeah. That was harmful, by the way. The next one is profile. Profile, like a profile picture.
Okay,
Or like
I've had many
your side
profile
profile.
pictures.
Like my
on my-
Tinder profile picture.
So remember, like when I was like in middle school, I would just make all my profile pictures just like Star Wars logos or something like that. like for my current school, our profile pictures for Google have to be our school photo. And this year,
Mhm.
mine's like not good at all. My hair's like pushed to one side for whatever reason. I think I was wearing a hat or something. Um, but yeah, my profile
You wear
picture
a
right
hat on
now.
school picture day. That's a rookie mistake.
I didn't. It just looked weird. My profile picture on YouTube now, I like this one. Thank you, Ryan's sister, and thank you to that one website I used to smooth it out.
Yeah, shout out to you guys, man. That one website and Ryan's sister.
Did you know my sister would gladly stomp anyone?
I did hear that.
No.
We've gotten
It's
from
even
this
worse.
that Ryan and his sister both be terrible parents.
Yeah.
Ryan
I'm
and
gonna
his
have, like-
sister will both
I'm gonna have like
collectively find joy in stomping on infants. What?
Have you guys seen that
What?
video? Have you guys seen that video of this guy? He's in like this restaurant and he goes, "Oh my gosh, guys, I have an announcement to make. My sister just texted me. She's pregnant." People start clapping and then he goes, "I'm going to be a dad," and walks out.
oh my god.
What?
Oh man, talk about harmful.
Dude, yeah, talk about harmful. My
I
man.
know.
Oh man.
What's his profile going to be like?
Alabama
This
flag.
profile, the only profile he's gonna have is a side profile when he gets his mugshots taken.
Loving
yeah.
father,
That was-
brother, uncle.
Profile.
That kid's not gonna know what to call him, bro.
Uncle Dad.
Uncle
Hey,
Dad.
Uncle Dad.
How about you guys? Do you have any interesting profile related things? I don't know.
I do
No,
actually,
it's profile
yeah.
pictures.
So like at my school, they used to have it like open so you could change your school profile on Google. So everybody made theirs like idiotic stuff in like sixth grade, just a bunch of like old memes and stuff. And I had the smartness to keep mine as like, the base like C letter because now it's all the names are locked, like all the profiles are locked, so nobody can change them, and it's all just like Shrek memes from 4 years ago. Except for mine, because I'm a freaking genius and I thought ahead.
Bro, I would
So
rather
that's something
my
I'm proud of
grandma
myself
Shrek
too
me.
every day.
That's just, I think realistically, Casey was just the only one that didn't know how to change it. But
It was
It's
SpongeBob
not-
for a day, and I was like, nah, this is weird. So I changed
yeah,
that.
that's fair. It's like the in Kahoot where it's like secret classroom genius or guesswork.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit of both.
When yeah. In Kahoot.
You decide.
It could be a little bit of both. You decide, man.
You
Also, hey,
decide.
Greg,
Profile.
make sure you have like sound suppression on for
Yeah, because
You
we
just
can hear your 2K sounds in the background.
Oh wow.
Oh, with that though.
Yes.
it's
So you
just yeah. By the way, everybody, here's the recommendation. Everyone listening, when you're talking on Discord, put sound suppression on. It takes away like a lot of the background noise. It's pretty
This is
nice.
an
Yeah.
education channel.
This is
How do
yeah.
you do that?
I'm not sure how much. I don't know how it works on mobile. I'm on my computer, but
Oh, I'm
my
not on.
my friends heard my dogs barking in the background, and now they're like, CJ, turn on noise suppression. On laptop, it's just like on the bottom left. It's just a little single signal next to disconnect on there. Anyway, talking about profiles.
My
Wait,
profile
is it
picture has
like
been
the-
the same since like fifth grade. It was one of those things where like when you're younger, like when you get to like customize anything, you just feel like you have control over anything. It's like a big deal,
Yeah.
you know, because you're not in a position where you have a lot of responsibility. So people don't trust you with as many things. So when you have something that you have control over, you kind of grasp it. And that one of those things was, being able to customize your profile picture. And I had this like cool, epic, smiling face with sunglasses. And I was in like fourth grade, and I thought it was really cool. And I put it on there, and I was like, yeah, when I emailed my teacher, I want this to show up. I don't know if that was my exact thought process. But, I thought it was cool, basically.
Profile.
And I haven't changed it since. Just because I bothered to.
What's Casey? What's
Maybe
your
see
Discord
a
profile
flash
picture?
picture on
Like,
the screen. You probably won't, but
What is it right now? I honestly forgot. Oh,
Who
it's
is it?
the wizard from Clash of Clans.
Okay, because you've had
That's
that as
what
your
it
like
is.
profile picture multiple times, and I have no clue who that was.
Yeah.
But now I know. Now I know.
The more you know.
All right, Josh, hit us with another word. Hit us metaphorically.
Heck
I do
yeah,
not
dude.
have
So
words
far we've
today.
had some. That's a weird no. The word is training. All right, this is gonna be good. Training. Well, I know Peyton isn't here because he has to train tomorrow for epic marathon he's running.
Grady,
Oh.
Something
help,
like that.
help Grady train
I think
for
it's
Boss
baseball.
Baby 2.
Yeah, I trained for Boss Baby. My voice acting.
No.
I'm training my body to be bigger.
Much experience training apart from cross country.
We watched Wayne's World the other day, and
Better.
they opened the door to some people
What does that have to do
training.
with
Wayne goes, "All right, guard, come over here. I'll show you this will help us." And he opens up this door, and it's a bunch of people training. He's like, "What are we gonna do with all these guys?" He's like, "Nothing. I just always wanted to open up a door to people training, like a James Bond movie. That's a funny movie. Would recommend watching it."
Yeah. Okay, so
Training.
training, the only experience I really have with training is in cross country. I too am trying to get my body bigger, as Casey would say. Because in case you guys don't know, I pretty much have the frame of a single beanstalk. But cross country, dude, we had to run and condition so much. But I haven't done any of that since. And so track season starts soon, and I'm going to need to start training again.
Training.
Wait, Josh, did
This
you
won't be
track?
fun because I'm all out of shape now. There's not really a lot of fun that comes with training. It's just, dedication or yeah, I'm going to do track this spring.
A
Cool.
lot of people
If
don't
you
have
like
the
cross country,
dedication
it's
for
pretty
training.
much the same thing, just with more
I
stuff.
love cross.
Yeah, I really like cross
Training.
country. It was nice.
It's kind of a boring word. What do you say we cut it short? That's very true.
I
Training.
got a segue we can use with training. So training
Training,
is a
I can
strategy
see
used
why
in-
though, because to train, it requires that
Thanks,
you hold
Josh.
yourself accountable. In my
Yeah.
Josh's audio is being really whack. He just cuts out for a second and just.
I know
just
it is. It is.
I can
cutting
hear him
out.
talking downstairs, but he's just completely silent on Discord.
Yeah, I don't hear him right now.
Anyways, back to what I was saying for Josh coming off.
Oh yeah.
Here's a cool segue. We can go into something good.
People-
Training is a strategy in Call of Duty Zombies to hoard up zombies. Speaking of zombies, if you guys could bring
CJ, you keep interrupting me.
you
We
interrupted
can't
me,
hear you, Josh.
and we can't hear you.
I mean,
Your
you can't
mic is
hear
cutting
me.
out.
Your mic is cutting out.
This is
Why?
getting spicy.
Boy.
Drama.
Turn noise suppression off.
Fight.
All right, me and you, Josh. WWE SmackDown voice channel in the Discord.
Really?
Instant rap battle.
Oh yeah, dude, rap battle right here.
No preparation.
Yo,
Oh, speaking
Man, I
of
wish I
speaking of
wrote
train,
something down.
I was just thinking about this actually. So it's training, but it's part of the word, which is train, right? Train is in like the big locomotive thing that goes like chugga chugga chugga. So
Right, yeah.
when I was in driver's ed over the summer, me and my friend were just talking about this the other day. We were laughing so hard. It was this like dark room with like 8 people, and this was like in the middle of like COVID quarantine stuff. So everyone's like spread out with masks on. So usually it's like a class of like 30 people, but this time it was only like 8 people. So we're sitting there, and then the guy starts playing a video of like car safety with on the trail, or what's it called, on the train tracks. And so like it was just a video of a bunch of people driving on the tracks and then getting like run over by a train. And me and my friend could not stop laughing. It was supposed to be such a serious and somber video. We were laughing so hard, and the guy was just glaring at us. Like someone, these guys were like, yeah. It was so funny though. This one kid, like this angsty teen, was like walking down the tracks with earbuds in, and then these guys were just announcing. They were like, "Oh, I think the train's gonna get him, Bob." And then the train just ran him over, and then like all
oh,
the
so like it wasn't real. It was like stage stuff.
yeah, I mean it was stage stuff.
Okay. I
But,
thought
like,
if it was
it
if it
was
was real, it was like
slightly, like-
actual people getting
No.
run over
I thought
by
you meant
trains.
like
I'd be
actual like police footage of.
It was no. It was just so cheesy and like ridiculous. It was supposed to be serious, and the guy was like screaming at us to shut up. We could not stop laughing. That just reminded me of it. training.
Yeah, I did driver's ed online, so I could just mute myself whenever something funny came up.
That sounds awesome. I wish.
It was so boring. No, you probably had a much better experience because you could actually pay attention. I had such
Yeah.
a hard time taking notes. It was so boring.
It was actually a lot better with a friend, to be honest. I'm sure it would be much worse taking it alone.
I had a friend that I would occasionally send a message to on Discord if I missed something. We were in there, but because we were accidentally in the same thing, she just sent me like, "Hey CJ, we're in the same thing." Because like there's some people from like tons of different schools, and I guess we just happen to be in the same class.
That's cool.
Josh, send us a word.
Yeah, we're done
dude.
with training.
All right.
It's been
All my
overdone.
homies hate
You
trains.
guys hear me?
All I had to do was follow the
You
dang
guys hear
train,
me?
CJ.
Am I good?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me? All right.
Huh.
Yeah. The word is dish, like satellite dish, or I'm gonna dish out some compliments, or I'm gonna order a fine dish of seaweed from the restaurant.
Dishes.
You know,
Something
dish.
else that I stomp on.
That sounds like it would just hurt.
Just
Goes through your foot.
Yeah, the dishes are
Fine
real
Like,
parents
China.
find China.
It's gonna be like
No,
Marv
no
from
amount
Home-
of he
Marv
doesn't
from
feel
Home
pain.
Alone.
Pain requires feeling, and feeling
And
requires a soul. So
Yeah, pain is
that's
just weakness
something
leaving
that
the body,
Ryan
so
has.
I don't have any weaknesses.
It's true.
Like every
Ryan is
football
known for taking down
coach
some
in
of the
every
world's
movie
highest
ever.
dictators.
Kim Jong-un. So like, I don't know.
You know the feeling when you
More-
drop a dish?
Oh yeah.
To be honest, like a glass dish or something.
Did you ever accidentally
Drop it
throw
on the
a
floor.
dish out in the
It's only happened to me like twice in my life. But your heart just sinks. You're like, oh no.
Oh, you know, as soon
I
as you
can-
let go, it's like
I can beat
oh.
that. I can beat that. One time I was putting away dishes and I dropped an entire glass container of banana peppers on the ground.
Yikes.
Oh, I remember that.
Yikes,
Those
dude.
things don't smell great either. Yeah.
That took a while to clean
Oh,
up.
I remember that. Yeah, and there's glass and we have a dog. So
Do we have a dog at the
keeping her
time?
out of the kitchen when
This
there's
was
food all
years
over
ago.
the floor and glass.
This was
So,
years ago. I'm not sure.
I think so, right? Well, there's another time with banana peppers actually where like the lid wasn't screwed on right, and so like someone picked up from the lid and then the entire thing just spilled all over the table, like onto somebody's plate and stuff.
Oh.
That was not fun. Yeah, I'm surprised that our kitchen doesn't smell like banana peppers with all the stuff that we have spilled in. Pretty miraculous.
I mean, if we had a nickel for it, it would be like 2 nickels, but it's weird that it happened
Yeah,
twice.
it's kind of weird that kind of.
Yeah, it's true. I guess I've only dropped a dish like several times. It's not a common occurrence, but it is just the worst feeling.
Your heart, like time freezes for a second before you're processing what's happening.
I know.
Right. You can't see
One time I was in the kitchen getting something, and I got a glass bowl, and then for some reason I just dropped it, and it shattered everywhere.
And you died.
Yeah, and that's when I started stomping on people's heads.
You lost your soul.
That's your origin. That's your villain origin story.
Yep.
I wonder how well that would sell in comic book form.
Ryan the Stomper.
The soulless stomping
Soulless
crap.
Stomper.
The soulless stomping maniac. That's my name.
He stomps without a soul.
That should be your
All I do is
online
stomp,
profile name, the
stomp,
Soulless
stomp,
Stomper.
stomp, 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 stomp.
Soul Stomper. That
Stomp
sounds like a
Souls.
really bad boss fight. Stomp Souls. Oh,
Dish.
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 Satellite
That was the
dish. We
original.
never had satellite TV. I don't think ever.
No, I think we did like in our
Yeah,
first
dish is
year
the
we lived
original
in our
word. Did
current house. It was
you guys
awful.
ever have satellite TV? We always had like.
Yeah, we did back in the day.
We don't actually have like a dish on our house. We had like cable. but we didn't. Like some people actually like have those big like like sitting on top of
And
their
Josh is
house.
cutting out again.
Did you guys ever have one of those?
Yeah, we did at our old house.
All right, great.
That's how you communicate with the aliens.
Things look ridiculous.
That's how the aliens know which houses they can go to. That's a joke, by the way. If any future colleges are listening to this and are turning down my application because I said something stupid, just throwing that out there.
I'm serious about aliens, just for colleges to know.
I
Keep that in mind.
I've just heard so many stories of like people getting turned down from colleges because they made like one stupid like post on their social media, and so I think I'm overly paranoid about it. But like, especially because I want to go to school for science.
If you're underly paranoid, then that can also be a bad thing. I think it's better to be safe than sorry.
I mean, like, I don't drink or do drugs or anything, so like I'm not gonna get busted for that. So it's just it has to boil down to me not saying anything stupid.
Here's what I do. I say every possible stupid thing on social media I can with the hopes that they accept me to study me as like a mental patient and give me scholarships for that. I mean, I think I'm close, dude. I'm getting there.
Human subject.
Trump friended me on Twitter.
That has to pay well.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I've looked into it. It's a viable option.
For you to be a living science experiment.
Yeah.
To all the
It's like
viewers out there.
the video.
Did you just say to all of the viewers? There's like 2.
To all
Well,
the
to both
10
all of them.
viewers.
To all of us watching, plus
Yeah,
Peyton
yeah.
and Alex.
Yeah, dude, keep it in mind. Keep that in mind. Just post everything horrible you can, and you could probably be studied for money. So
Honestly.
Yeah.
Josh, give us a new word.
yeah,
Please.
Dish is tired. Dish is old news, dude.
All my homies hate Dish.
The word is divorce. I don't think we're gonna talk about that.
Port.
No,
Divorce.
it's divorce.
Oh.
Instead of marriages ending in divorce. So. Nice little tidbit.
We can talk about
Yep.
the video of John I want a divorce.
Actually, yeah.
It's been coming for a long time. John.
Actually, yes. Let's talk about that. Let's make this. Let's
Have you
make
guys seen that
divorce the
video?
word. All right. So this is video
Have you guys
basically.
seen the video?
What video?
Basically, like this guy, this girl's like, this woman's like, John, I want a divorce, and he just goes, and
Yeah, I have seen that.
Josh, go ahead.
It's not funny, John. And you know it's been coming for a long time. It's pretty. I can't tell if it was made like in satire or not.
That
Kinda
was
makes it
definitely
even more.
because there's no way that would actually be caught on camera. The context doesn't make any sense.
That's kind of the case with a lot of things on the internet.
Yeah.
Is you don't know the context, you don't know if
Yeah.
it's real or not, but that's part of why it's funny because you know.
Well, there's so
I
many
feel
like
like if you
old
actually knew the
YouTube
context,
videos.
sometimes that ruins
There's
it.
so many old YouTube videos with a lot of views, and it's because they're just so weird. It's
Yeah.
like the whole. It kind of reminds me of the you can shop at 5 or 6 stores or just one.
Just one.
Oh, that's so true. That one's weird.
I don't like friends. They disappoint me.
Gives me weird vibes.
That's
I
the
mean, I like
definition
it.
of a fever dream. It's like you wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat, and it's because you were dreaming of that. It's so weird and random. Okay, one thing I hate about internet generally like this, but portions of it think that random automatically equals funny. I think this is mostly with younger kids, but like people that are like trying to be random and quirky.
Yeah.
They that just make
I
me want
was
to
in
throw up in my.
back when I was in a youth group, and back in middle school for something, we were carpooling with some other kids. We were going to some event or whatever, and there was this one kid in there. I don't remember exactly what he says, so this story is not going to be as funny because I don't remember it. We just kept saying just like these random things that everyone could tell he was like trying to be funny, and my dad, being the wonderful man he is, kept laughing and pretending like it was funny while I was sitting there just like with the straightest face in the world. And at some point, I was just like, "Well, that's kind of random." Like, I just got fed up with it, and my dad's like, "Yeah, it's why it's funny."
This is funny, CJ. You didn't find it funny.
I didn't find it funny. I'm
I'm
sorry.
disappointed.
CJ
I'll show you
explains
the
to our
photo.
father modern internet humor.
I mean, okay, sometimes random can equal funny as long as it's you know what you're doing and you're very self-aware. Like that's what like ironic meme culture is nowadays. Um it's basically just like randomness, but it's completely self-aware and it's trusting you as the viewer to know that it's like ironic, you know.
Yeah.
But if you just
Like
like
what
say random strands of words that make people uncomfortable, that's not funny. That's not comedy. I think a lot of
It's just like
American youth need to hear
going.
that.
Yeah, it's like going on a bus and just walking up to someone and just saying monkey and walking away.
Monkey, pickle,
see on certain
uncle.
parts
That's
of the
pretty
internet on
hilarious.
certain parts of the internet that's hilarious. It's the funniest thing I've ever heard. But in real life, it's not funny.
Yeah, it's
It makes
actually
you
quite
look like someone
ridiculous.
that's like something that I probably would have done to seek attention when I was in like 6th grade as a kid who didn't know how to be funny and was incredibly awkward.
I think there's a lot of stuff on the internet that wouldn't translate well to real life. Like just stuff people like will say. Like I found this to be true in my life because I mostly lived on the internet over the past 10 months or so. I can't lie.
Yeah,
There's a lot of stuff that people say on the internet. It does not translate over well to real life. And for somebody like I'm usually pretty well apt in those in like social situations. But like some people that like live overly on the internet and like make weird internet jokes in real life and say LOL in real life, just stop, please.
There you go.
Lol.
I'd say RAR XD in real.
You see, that's acceptable.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
I mean, me and my friends say it so much. We just crack each other up just saying it. Like
I
someone
can't
will
say
say
that.
something. It's so funny. It's hilarious because people think it's serious. Like when we respond to them with that, and then we only us seem to get it. It's like, oh my god, dude! People think we're being serious. People don't get
I'm
ironic
so
humor.
serious.
Man,
Exactly.
that's something
RAR
I have
X3 nuzzles you.
missed about. There's something to having like a joke or an inside joke that like nobody else gets, but you don't care because there's that one other person that does, and that makes up for it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like everybody's like, "What the heck is this guy talking about?" But then you see your friend cracking up on the other side of the classroom.
Yeah.
Josh, give us new
Good
word.
wholesome stuff right there.
Josh, give us a new word.
The word, all right. The word is approach, like as in
Approach.
casually approach.
Oh. So you are approaching me.
Casually approach the child meme has to be my favorite.
I can't beat the crap out of you without getting closer.
This young child casually approached me, and then I stomped his kneecaps backwards and snapped his neck with my knees.
Ryan has gone on record saying this. Let the record show. This will be on the internet forever.
Ryan is gonna be in court with his, divorce papers or whatever. Just going back to that last word. He's
He's
gonna,
going to be
he's
like,
gonna-
well, back in 2021 of January, you said that you snapped a child's knees.
this is gonna be used as incriminating evidence someday when Ryan is like on trial for murder or something.
They're gonna approach you with this information. Whoa.
Lawyers are gonna give up. They're like, listen, no amount of payment is gonna dig you out of this hole, buddy. I'm sorry.
Ryan's laughing, but he's just covering up how like paranoid and
It's just
scared he is.
the nervous paranoid reaction.
The word keeps repeating in his head. Regret. Regret.
The cackle of a psychopath. You don't hear it often.
This is just the beginning of the end, Ryan. I'm sorry.
It's a slow descent into madness.
You know, first you're eating an egg bagel, and next thing you know, you're snapping kids' knees in half. You know, just one thing leads to another.
It's a tough road.
You
You
just
never
get
know
led
what
down the
life's
path
gonna
of
do.
scum and villainy.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like you eat crunchy mac and cheese.
You eat.
That's
Do you, Ryan?
dangerously chaotic. I feel like you do that.
I don't like
He
mac and
probably does.
cheese.
I feel like
He doesn't even like mac and
eats
cheese.
mac and cheese
Wow.
and is like, this
Yeah, that's
isn't
even
Yeah.
worse.
wanders
I think I
down
was
his
talking
mac
to
and
this.
cheese until there's
I was
nothing.
talking to this with friends another day. It could have been you guys. I don't remember. But doesn't mac and cheese taste better when it's those like weird like shape things instead of just the
Oh
regular
my gosh,
noodles?
yes, that's so true.
Like Spider-Man, Scooby-Doo shaped mac and cheese crafts.
Yeah.
I think
It
it's,
tastes
Those are
I
good.
think I think that it's not a placebo. I think it actually tastes better. I think it's
Yeah.
because the noodle itself is thin and it has tons of holes where the cheese can go into.
Yeah.
So you get that ratio of a bit of noodle with the texture with a lot of holes in it to fill up with cheese that gives it the good taste. I don't think it's just in our heads.
See, that's kind of like waffles.
That's a good point.
Ooh. That is a good
Debate
point.
podcast number 3 question mark.
Peyton's not here to rebut that.
But what if I told you guys that I am the guy who's standing in the Burger King foot lettuce?
Oh, no,
Then it's no longer one of the internet's most unsolved mysteries.
nothing will surprise me, Ryan, at this point. You
Wait,
can
what
tell
word
me
are we? What word are we on
join
again? I
the
don't remember.
circus or something.
Where does this?
His approach.
Oh yeah.
Dang, we really got off approach.
It's a bit weird. So Ryan's the people. So Chills made the video. It's like one of the most unsolved mysteries. But here's the man right here. So Ryan, what were you doing when you were standing in that foot lettuce?
I was
Probably
just
stomping on
thinking,
it, dude.
would I rather stand in foot lettuce or snap some kids' knees? So
Did
I
this
said,
happen right after the first event?
I think Ryan's confessions
So I
tonight
said might as well
probably
vote.
single-handedly solve all 15 questions.
Yeah, remember
What?
back in podcast number like what was it like 5 or whatever when I admitted to a bunch of the crap I did as a kid. This Ryan's taking this to a whole new level. Next thing you know,
Yeah.
Ryan's just gonna be like, it was actually me who conspired with the Russians in 1963 and brought all that information from the capital to Moscow.
I used to have another brother named Skippy, but I flushed him down the toilet at 5 years old.
Just stop right now. You're just digging yourself a hole, man.
And
For the
sure,
sake of your legal team, please stop talking.
dude, Rich,
It's like, yeah, he's gonna be in front of the court. He's like, sir,
Don't
my
worry.
client has done nothing wrong, and the
your lawyer
prosecution is
trying
gonna
to
be like,
defend you.
well, see,
Don't
all those years ago, according to him, he stood in some Burger King foot lettuce, he snapped some kid's thing, he flushed his brother down the toilet, and he's just gonna have an endless list of things, and Ryan's just gonna be staring off into oblivion, just like,
Don't worry. I have a good lawyer, and his name is Tim Misney.
Man.
Ryan's
Ryan's
gonna be dead by then.
He's gonna be one of those insane people that just act as their own lawyer and just make a bunch of stupid points for the jury.
He's gonna try to like stomp on the jury.
Your Honor, my foot was on your face the entire time. We all saw it.
He'll show up to court that day wearing
So-
cleats or something.
Bro, I'm gonna show up to court and just start stanky legging on everyone.
Exactly. Oh,
That's the
man.
real. Okay,
There's no limit to his madness.
Speaking
most
of
effective way
madness,
to stomp
Josh,
on
spin the
someone.
wheel. I don't know why I connected that, but yeah.
Yeah, let's spin. The word is
That
crash.
Word is what?
Crash, like Crash Bandicoot.
Ooh,
Oh no! Don't even get me started with this story.
Crash
Well-
Bandicoot.
Bandicoot.
I don't know.
Crash Bandicoot.
You know, one time, I was in the car with Ryan, right? Ryan and I think it was his dad. Okay, and Ryan was driving or something. I was sitting in the back, scared as hell. And all of a sudden, he says, "I'm bored. I'm gonna get into a crash." And so
Wait. Ryan was driving?
Ryan was driving.
Yup.
This is just the
Instead-
most incriminating episode of Ryan of all time.
And so then, after that, it's not over yet. So
Oh,
he
boy.
crashed us, right? He crashed us into the Capitol building. So there's a huge gaping hole in the Capitol building.
Oh, is this a dream you had?
Oh, no, this is real. This is real
Oh,
life.
okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
So anyway, so Ryan gets out of the car after the huge crash into the Capitol building and says, "That was fun. Let's do it again." And so obviously I don't want to do it, but he makes us go to the car dealer, and he says, "I want to buy this one," and he points at the freaking Lamborghini, And I'm like, dude, no, we're not crashing that. If we're gonna buy that, we're buying that and keeping it. And he's like, I want to crash this. So he buys the Lamborghini. Obviously, he stole my wallet, used my mom's credit card. Which at that point it was kind of a moot point because I couldn't really persuade him to do anything else. So he had stolen my Lambo and then he crashed it into the White House.
Into the White House, dude. This is just the
President Biden, get down. Ryan is in here. He has a Lamborghini and he's coming.
Yeah, it got pretty bad.
Okay, I wasn't gonna admit this, but you know the movie Castaway?
Yeah.
I was the one who crashed the plane.
Oh my gosh. He's behind everything.
Stop.
He doesn't.
Theory keeps unraveling.
Ryan is Snoke.
Bro, whatever happens
Ryan
with the
was
boys.
Snoke the whole time, you guys.
It's all on YouTube, Brian.
What a cool
Whatever happens with the boys stays with the boys until you post that video.
Yeah, this is all going to be hilarious until this is used against him.
Yeah.
How did you crash the plane?
Well, he doesn't have a license to drive. He stole it. He's obviously.
He just left the call. He just left the call.
Okay, listen. What we've learned about Ryan. He's apparently driven both and a car, despite not having the proper license for either. He stole them also, so he's a complete kleptomaniac. And he stomps people's knees in.
I didn't steal the plane. I actually have a license for that.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, well, I didn't. Well, I did steal the plane, but I can drive a plane.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good at least.
Okay, so you know how to drive a plane then?
No, I just forged
say.
the teacher's signature and crashed the plane.
Teacher's
with him in it.
signature. Your teacher is signing off on your plane license?
Yep.
Wow. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, man.
Just so you know, anybody watching this is all a joke. Please do not use
This is all real life.
For legal reasons, that's
Ryan's he's starting to cut. He's revealed too much to the press. Too much is starting to leak out. We got to cover up our tracks here.
Yeah.
And with that, let's start a new. The word is study.
Now we still have a minute left in this word. What was the word?
What is this word even?
Word was
the word
crash,
initially?
but let's
Crash.
In the 1 minute left, I will talk about Crash Bandicoot. I've never played a Crash Bandicoot game besides Crash Bandicoot Racing, which is a Mario Kart knockoff.
Crash Nitro Kart, yeah.
Crash Nitro Kart.
On the Nintendo GameCube.
They're making a Crash 4, which is awesome. They're reviving old franchises. I love it when they take old franchises and actually continue them. They didn't call it like Crash Bandicoot or anything. No, they called it Crash 4. It's an actual sequel, which is epic. I've never played Crash Bandicoot, though. I think I will eventually. It's on that list of games that I should play, you know. I think it was originally a PlayStation exclusive until like 10 years ago or something, so.
Brings us to our sponsor, Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, just what are the mascots of all the? Imagine like Crash Bandicoot versus Mario Death Battle.
Death
Versus
Battle? Well, he's
Ryan.
like a fox, so I think he would be better against Sonic.
That's Sega's mascot.
Sega's mascot? Well, yeah, but like they're both like little hedgehog speed demons, apparently. So I think that would be a good fight to watch. I would pay to watch that. Sonic versus Crash.
Yeah,
the ring, or on the track. I think that would be pretty fun to watch.
Okay, anyways, what's the next word again?
Word is study.
Dude.
I don't study. I get that.
This is probably going to be our last word, by the way.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, study. So, teachers are really bad at telling you how to study, at least in middle school. I think my teachers in my high school are doing a really good job at like telling us like what to do and how to study. But back then, it's just, hey, just memorize it. It's easy, bud. Just read it over and over again until it sticks in your brain. And I hate that. I hate that a lot.
Yeah, they focus too much on repetition and not enough on actual quality of work. Like if I hear the same dumb fact over and over, that doesn't make it any less dumb. It just makes it same dumb fact that I hear over and over again.
It's actually
I'm not
scientifically
gonna
proven
say-
that like repetition is not good for studying. It doesn't actually create a connection in your brain. It's just like imprinting the same thing over and over again. It doesn't help.
It's like people that like, they're like talking to somebody that's like not a native speaker, and like they can't understand English or whatever the language is well, and so they like talk louder and repeat themselves over and over, like "Where is the bathroom?" like that, like expecting them to hear them because they're saying it louder and more times.
Just imagine
Lower, I feel like
some
that's-
guy like who speaks like Spanish or like Nicaraguan or whatever language, and there's like
that's
they just slowly say, "Can I use the bathroom?" You think that us English speakers gonna be like, "Oh yeah, we know exactly what you mean." Like
if you said it any like if you said it any faster, it'd be like, "What did you say?"
By the
Oh,
way,
you that thing.
can anyone here speak another language by any chance?
Well, I've taken like 2 months of Spanish, so I'm pretty much fluent at this point.
Holy crap, guys!
I
Grady,
mean, I'm pretty fluent in Spanish. Just listen
Might
to
as well, I
this.
might as well be Spain. I might as well be from Spain at this point. Ole.
My man's is the walking reincarnation of Spain.
Uno,
spell
Yes.
Spain but without the Q.
Grace,
Oh,
Marco?
Ryan's popping off. Oh,
Cinco.
oh man.
Cinco se- Oh, dude,
Yes.
everybody in kindergarten, that was a big flex. Knowing
Siete.
how to count to 10 in
Ocho.
Spanish, dude.
Yes. Once.
Dang, bro.
That's
Doce.
just one of those things. Was that a thing with you guys, or was that
Catorce.
just a thing that happened at my
Quince.
school?
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. That really brings back a lot of memories for me. Like it's funny. I don't even know how I learned that stuff. I
Yeah,
just knew it
that's
in like kindergarten. Yeah, because it was a huge flex.
Yeah.
So true, dude. I forgot about that.
like, oh, so you speak 6 million forms of communication? Oh yeah, well I can count to 10 in Spanish, so
I can
maybe
speak
prove
fifth.
you're
Better
bragging,
than
right?
you.
I
What
can
is it?
say hello in Spanish. Hola.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Close. That's Greek,
Uh,
but
Latin is a dead language, and that's kind of a shame. I mean, it is useful to learn if you're going into medical field. Medical people use Latin, right? Or
yeah, because there's a lot of scientific
did
names.
astronomy or medical take Latin?
Probably both.
I just science in general uses a
Well, no,
lot
there's
of
like
Latin.
there's certain areas of science that uses dead language. I'm like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure astronomy uses Arabic, and not Arabic, like some dead Arabic variation, and medical stuff uses Latin. I think that's the case. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Obviously, I should know that, but
There's a lot of words in today's English that like root from former Latin words. And so I think for that reason that there's a lot of Latin in just like the medical field or just in science in general, because so much of our language is rooted in Latin.
well,
And because a lot of
English is basically a hodgepodge
Latin,
of everything else. Like English is not original.
a lot of people from Latina, a lot of people from I'm not actually stupid. A lot of people from
Italy.
Latina, yeah, I know. Probably scientists. Think of the most famous scientist you know. Okay, so who's Grady? Who's the most famous scientist you know?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Yeah, that guy. You might think he was born in South Africa, but you'd actually be wrong. He was born in Italy because he speaks. What is the word? Italian.
Pasta.
He speaks pasta, which is the language of science. Made you learn.
What about Dr. Doofenshmirtz though?
Doofenshmirtz? Oh no, he's from like Germany. He's the odd one out. He's the odd man out. That's just what makes him such an unorthodox villain. Also because
He's an anomaly.
He's an anomaly. Maybe you're a scientist because I'm pretty sure that is a Latin word. Don't
Maybe,
quote me on
dude.
that.
You guys are gonna get mad, but I've never watched Phineas and Ferb.
I know that's a lie.
Not.
Yeah,
You-
you have. I remember
You
telling
made
me
it
You're
to
not
a
my
lot of
cousin.
nefarious things tonight, but that one is just too.
I don't
I'm
believe
dead.
that.
I'm dead serious.
You've referenced
okay,
it in the
I'm gonna
past.
put you
I
on
know you've
trial.
talked about it with us before.
Yeah, no way you haven't watched it with like your siblings and stuff at least.
I'm dead serious.
If you're, I don't think you're serious, but if you are, then we got to get you on that, man.
Such a good show.
It's a
I don't
good
know
track.
how you. It is really good, dude. Just inject all the Phineas and Ferb right into my veins at this point, man.
Such a clever show, honestly. It's actually smart humor. Oh yeah, speaking of, hey, everyone check out my review on the new Phineas and Ferb movie. By new, I mean like 5 months ago. I didn't like it that much. Anyways.
Or slash
Yeah.
unpopular opinions, am I right?
I didn't think it was bad, I just thought it was okay.
That's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Everybody's
This is
entitled, period.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure.
I can make an entire podcast about people who are entitled to their own opinion, but think they can argue their opinion. So dumb.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that's very
so
true.
that we should wrap up our podcast here. Anybody have any deathly confessions they need to make?
I think we've all gotten it out of a lot of our systems at this point.
I still can't smell anything, and I'm scared I'm never going to get my smell back.
Wait, seriously?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
How long has
I-
that been going on? Is this like something like where you like Google your symptoms and then it goes away after like 2 days, or like how long has this been going on?
It's been like a month and a half.
Oh wow.
I
I
thought
still
you
can't smell at all.
One. Do you get your smell back after COVID? I'm looking it up. It says some 86% of people with mild cases of COVID-19 lose their smell and taste, but recover it within 6 months.
Dude, that's a long time.
Yeah, wow.
You don't
that
have
only-
Some
smell
people
and
don't
taste.
get it back either. That's what scares me. There's like
Well,
a
like,
percentage of
He's
people that
probably
don't
never
at
gonna
all.
smell again.
If you
It's-
do
it's
get it back, you're gonna
possible.
wake up one morning and just like smell, and you're gonna be like, "Wait, what is that?" And then you're just gonna be like, "Wait, that's actually the blood from Ryan stomping someone's kneecaps backwards."
It'll be glorious. It'll be like, yes, I can finally smell. Ryan, keep going. This is the best I've felt in 6 months.
Dude, don't stop, you fool.
Don't take that out of
Let's stop
context.
now.
But yeah, I'm taking all this out of context because I'm gonna make a low ground podcast out of context 2021.
Oh yeah, that'll be good.
Oh yeah, man. Stay tuned.
Except for I'll have a lot more to do. It's tedious to me because I have to listen to them all, and then I have to write timestamps, and I have to record all the individual clips, and I have to randomize them, put them in there, cut them all up. So what I'm going to do this time is, as I'm editing them, put on all the timestamps in a doc over the years, so I don't have to watch them all like I did last time.
That's a great idea.
But
I helped you watch them, but it was still a process.
I mean, like there's 10 of them, roughly an hour each, right? And it's like 10
Yeah.
hours. So yeah,
Anyway.
anyway, a lot of
Society.
Society. You haven't referenced
All right,
society.
so
in today's episode. That's got to be a new record.
I just did.
we can keep talking, but I'm gonna end the podcast here. Thank
Yeah.
you all for listening, and
Have a blessed evening.
oh, thank you for the
True.
ginger tomato.
I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Nowadays on cruise control. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. And just like that, I'm on the roll. Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs. In the AM, it's the flavor I savor. Peanut butter and chocolate chip. You know how I live, that's what I wake up to. My Reese's Puffs inspired this one. That peanut